Hi, my name is Bob, and I'm a graduate of the Health Coach Institute's Become a Health Coach program. 2 years ago, I was in a total rut with my career of 20 years, and I had lost my passion for what I was doing, and I was pretty much burned out. And I had been in the midst of a total a weight loss journey that I was on. I had bulked up to 240 pounds, and I felt like crap. I was, I'd get home from work, binge eat on whatever and sit around, watch TV, binge watch whatever was on, and I was just feeling miserable and down. I'd been married for 20 years and been divorced, and just kind of took everything out of me. And it was kind of during that journey where I learned that taking care of myself was important, and I started doing CrossFit, and it's been an amazing change for me, and it started opening my eyes to what I was capable of at age 47. And so one day I was scrolling through Facebook, and I found an ad for High Performance Men's Coaching. So I checked it out, and it obviously wasn't HCI, but it was another company, and did some research into coaching and what coaching was, and ended up hiring a coach. And it was probably the most amazing 6 months of my life. It was a 6-month program. And it totally changed my mindset. It changed everything about the way I thought about myself and what I was going through and what I'd been through in my life. And, after a few sessions, it became very apparent that coaching was a thing for me. Actually, I just told this story to a prospective client, but I used to drive around quite a bit, commuting, either whether it was commuting to work or just driving around in general, customer visits and whatnot for my job. But every time I would see a truck go by, Joe's Plumbing or Al's Heating and Cooling or whatever it was, I would be so jealous of that guy or that girl. Could have been, Melissa's Heating and Cooling. Sorry, don't want to be prejudiced. But I was always so jealous of that person that they had their own business. And I wanted to have my own business so bad. It was something, it was always that thing that was pulling at me. That nagging, overwhelmingly nagging thing that was always there and always present for me, that was pulling me. So in addition to that pulling at me for my entire life, I've always had this want and desire to help people. And even going back to college, I went to be in sports medicine because I was always an athlete and I loved sports, and changed that major very quickly because I wasn't real good at the science side of things. I was more good at the math side of things. So when I went to my guidance counselor, I told them I wanted to help people, and they said, well, you could pursue a career in medical fields, helping people through management side of things, because I wasn't into the science side of things. So on the math side of things, I could have, business wise, could have helped to work in a hospital administrator or something or other like that. So that was thing number two. And thing number three was I always loved coaching. I coached my son, who's now in college. I coached him from the time he started playing Little League. I coached his teams all the way through Little League and through travel ball. And actually there was one year, thinking back on it, it's actually extremely comical at this point. I did a lot of research one year to teach my players about mindset for baseball. And now with my coaching practice, I've recently become a mindset renovation coach. And that's how I'm marketing my practice. But so all of those things put together, it obviously pointed me towards I need to become a coach. That's my destiny. That's my goal, and that's what's been out there for me this whole time. That's been kind of pulling at me and making me want to do something with those feelings. So I am still working in the corporate world. I am working on transitioning from that world into potentially down the road a full-time coaching career once I build my business. But it, that became apparent. And when I did find that was what I wanted to do, I did a Google search, and of course, 2 or 3 different coaching training organizations came up, but HCI jumped out at me more than any, because it was everything was there that I needed and I wanted. It was, teaching you about nutrition, teaching you about coaching, teaching you about life coaching skills, teaching you about business and marketing and the business side of coaching. And it was just the full package of what I was looking for, because yes, I've been in corporate business for 25 years, and I know that business inside and out. But as I'm finding out, it's got no parallels whatsoever to what you do in business as a coach. So it was very easy for me to make the decision to enroll in the Become a Health Coach program with the Health Coach Institute, just because I was blown away by the amount of information that they offered and the type of education that they provided. From the skills labs and the Facebook groups for each individual. The class go by months, so there's individual Facebook groups for each group, and that was amazing. I made so many connections and so many friends, and like-minded people that were getting into coaching for the exact same reasons I was, because they wanted to help people. They saw a need, and they saw how unhealthy, and from both a physical and mental perspective, that people are in the world. And the best part was even going to I went to a live event for Health Coach Institute back, it was about a year and a half ago now, and it was probably one of the greatest experiences of my life, and I can't wait to get back there. But just being around 800 like-minded people, and meeting the people that actually run the organization, Stacy and Carrie, was amazing, and Eric. So I definitely got more than I expected when I enrolled in the Become a Health Coach program. And the reason I'm doing this video is because I want more. I'm actually doing this video as part of a contest or a challenge to win a continuing education, and a chance to win the Become a Health Coach Review Challenge. So I'm hoping to impress you and enough people to want to become a health coach and enroll in the program, so that I can continue my education in the BHC, or in the HCI world of education. So it's something I really want badly, and it's why I'm showing up here, kind of stretching myself out of my comfort zone. Actually doing this video in a restaurant parking lot. Kind of took a hiatus from my day job, so don't tell anyone, to kind of step out on this cold, snowy, wintry day in Michigan and do this crazy thing and make this video. So but it's all part of HCI, and what I've learned through HCI is to take action for yourself. Don't just think that you want something and never take steps to pursue it. I felt so stuck in my job and in my career and in my previous marriage that I was depressed. I would have depression and anxiety about it, and it just was terrible. And since I learned what coaching was and became a coach myself, my life is just so much more fulfilling. And now, even I just got off a call with a potential client, and it wasn't even about the fact that I'm trying to build my business. It's about connecting with a person and trying to help them with their issue. And and she was struggling while we talked, because for exactly the same reasons I was stuck back a few years ago. She had never really taken the time to think about herself and what she wants for herself. She's a full-time mom. She's been at home. She stopped working years ago to take care of her kids and raise her kids, and she said basically all she's come down to is being taxi service for her kids. And she knows she wants more, but she had no idea what it was until we started talking about it. And that was so amazing for me to help someone like that to just see the possibilities of what's out there, like my coach would help me see the possibilities of what's out there, and for what I'm creating for myself. So it's an amazing career. So if you see this video and you're someone who finds themselves coaching friends and family on occasion and is tired of a 9-to-5 job, or has raised their kids, and they're getting to that age now where they're going to be out of the house soon, and you're looking at yourself like, what am I going to do, with the rest of my life now that my kids are gone? Check out Health Coach Institute and check out the Becoming a Health Coach program, because it's absolutely amazing. My wife now, I've been remarried now for a couple months. I've lost track already. I don't know, 4 months now, since November. My wife is actually in the process of getting her health coach certification through the Health Coach Institute as well. So we are going to form a really awesome husband and wife team. When she gets her certification, we want to do the continuing education through HCI and go to the mastery program, and we want to do all that, and we just want to help people. So I hope you'll join me by checking out the Health Coach Institute. What I'll do is I'll post a link, or I'll post a code underneath this video, and with a referral code where you can get a discount if you were to enroll in the Health Coach Institute. So that would be helpful for you, and to get a little discount on it. And again, if you're watching this and you're not interested in coaching, but you're interested in being coached, or what that could possibly entail, get a hold of me. My website is www.alive365wellness.com. All one word, alive365wellness.com. That is my company, my wife and I's company. It's a partnership, so we're looking to build and grow that business, and help as many people as we can to unlock their potential and to have amazing, beautiful, and wonderful lives, doing what they want to do and what's fulfilling for them, and just bring smiles to people's faces, like I did today with my potential client. I'm so excited for her and what she has realized today. And it's just, I'll be walking in the clouds for the rest of the day, no matter what happens. So thanks for watching. And again, my name is Bob Wisher, and I'm the owner of Alive 365 Wellness. And I would like to thank you for watching, and hope you have a great and amazing day. Take care.